Welcome, friends. We're going to now work with our table a bit more. We're going to make some chairs to go around the table that look like this. So let's get started by opening up a brand new TinkerCAD document. I've already pasted the chair in here just so we have something to look at as we're working. First thing we're going to make is this leg. So let's pull out a box, and we're going to make it 3 by 3, and we're going to leave it 20 tall. So you pause the video and do that. A new leg, 3 by 3, 20 inches tall. Excellent. The next step is a little trickier because we want to put this box, I'm just going to, for fun, I'll make it shorter. This is going to be the seat bottom, and that's got to go on top of our leg. Now we could just lift it up, and we know that it's 20 millimeters tall, but we don't always know the height of something. So let me show you a better way to do it. I'm going to click up here on the right-hand corner on the word Workplane. Workplane, if you look out here, is this big blue surface that you're working on. It's like your table. But if I click on the Workplane in the upper right-hand corner, I can click on the top of my leg, and it moves the Workplane. I could put the Workplane on the front of this chair. And then if I were to pull a cylinder out, look at that, the cylinder goes on the front of the chair. All right, I'm going to undo that. So we're going to put the Workplane on top of our leg that we just made. And let's pull out a box. Pause the video, you do that. Next, we want to make this 18 by 18 millimeters and a height of 3. Pause the video and do that. 18 by 18 by 3 millimeters tall. Excellent. Now we're going to do what's called aligning these two pieces. Aligning means you line them up or you set them so that they're even. So what we're going to do is we're going to select both of the pieces by clicking and dragging anywhere on the screen. Just click and drag to select both pieces. And then we're going to click on this Align button in the upper right corner. It looks like 2 rectangles with a line next to it called the Align tool. Or you can press the letter L. Now don't do anything. Watch what happens. We get these little black dots. If I click on the black dots, you see how the pieces move around and they kind of go in different areas? Right. That's not good because we don't want the seat bottom to move. So I'm going to hit undo. Ooh, redo. So here's what we're going to do. Select both the items. Click on the Align tool. But before you start clicking on the black circles to align things, I'm going to click on the red box. Click on the red box. That's your seat bottom. That glues it in place, so that piece will not move. Now if I click on the black circles, you can see the piece moves around, and you want to get it lined up with one of the corners. Do not click on these tall ones. You see how it makes it go up and down? We don't want that. Just click on the flat circles. You have one done, pause it, you do it. If you mess up, hit Control Z and try again. Let's do our next leg. It's a little different than the first one. I'm going to copy and paste a new leg with Control C, Control V. There's my new leg. And now I'm going to select just those two, the chair bottom and the leg. Do not select everything. If you do, watch what happens. If you select them all and you align it, look at that. It puts everything, what the heck? We don't want that. Again, select just the new leg and the chair bottom. Use the Align tool. Click on the bottom of the seat. Click on the bottom of the seat to glue it in place. And then you can choose the black dots to get it lined up. All right. Do 2 more. I'll pause the video and I'll come back. There we go. We got all 4 legs made. When we're done, we're going to select everything and we're going to group it together in the upper right corner. Click on Group. And if you don't like the color right here under the word Shape, you could choose a different color if you wanted to. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll choose like a pink. And then we're going to move the Workplane back to the bottom. So click on the Workplane icon in the upper right corner and click on the blue square on the bottom and it'll move it back down. Okay. Now we're going to add the back to the chair. I got this cool back right here, so we're going to add this back to the chair. Now again, this back is on the top of our seat. So we need to make sure we put the Workplane up on the top of our seat. So I'm going to click on Workplane, top of the seat, and then I can pull out a box. Pause the video and do that. Move the Workplane to the top of the seat and pull out a box. We're going to make this the same width. It's going to be 18 millimeters wide, but 3 millimeters thick. That's going to be the back of our seat, 18 by 3. Now for the height, you can do any height you want from 30 millimeters, which would be like a normal height seat, up to, let's say, 60 millimeters. If you wanted to have like a king chair, you can make it really tall. I'm going to make mine like 45. All right. So again, make your seat any height you want from 30 to 60 millimeters tall. Any height you want. Pause the video and take care of that. Once again, to get them together, we are going to use that Align tool. Now we've already grouped our seat bottoms, so that's all one piece. So I'm just going to click drag to select everything. Click on the Align tool. Click on my seat bottom so it doesn't move. And then we can line up, oh, there we go. Line up the seat back so it looks like that. And put the work plane back on the ground and group it all together. Final thing you want to do is click up here and you're going to name your chair, your name and chair. I just called it yellow. All right. Excellent job. Check out the next video for what the next step is going to be.